Hey Pisces, how are you guys doing today? It's Lisa from Soul Searcher Tarot, and I'm here to do your August mid-month reading. I'm sorry it's a little bit late. I've been kind of sick, and I wasn't having any kind of luck connecting with anybody's energy at all. But here, I'm popping in now. Again, I do apologize. If you're new here, thank you so much for popping in. I hope you enjoy it, and we get to see you in a couple of weeks. And if you've been here before, I really do appreciate the support. It means a lot. All right. Let's just see how we can get this done. I already shuffled off the camera, and I did meditate on your energy, so I just want to mix them up a little bit more, and we'll cut them, and we'll get started. All right, what do we have for Pisces, mid-August? What do we have for Pisces? Nope. Pisces, mid-August. All right, we got the energy of the King of Swords. Okay, now this is your central focus. This could be your energy. It could be somebody you know. It could be Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Or just could be somebody in your atmosphere, or very much a chance it could be you. Now this is somebody, they're firm but fair. They're strong and stable. They don't use their emotions a lot when they're dealing with things. They're more about like logical and analytical, and they're more about using their mind than their hearts. Not that they don't have any. They just don't use them, or they don't show them very much. And if you knew this person, it would be like, okay, well, they're just more, they're not wearing their heart on their sleeve. They're more maybe business-minded, right? Because they're logical, and they're going to like use that to get through things. So what else do we have for Pisces? What else do we have for Pisces? One more time. Hold on a second. What else do we have for Pisces? August 2019. What else is there for Pisces? August 2019, mid-month. Okay. Well, we got the Ten of Pentacles. Now this is crossing you. This is like a conflict. Now the Ten of Pentacles represents abundance. Could be money. Could be success. So in the sense that it's crossing you, I don't want to talk too much about it. I don't want to speak on it too much yet, but it might be something that you've been striving for and it hasn't happened, or are you feeling almost jealousy because it happened for somebody else? Like maybe they were, I don't know, gifted a lot of money. Maybe they came into a lot of money. You know, it could be through, inheritance or a gift. Now this is making decisions. You have to make a decision. This is your subconscious. You have to make a decision. It's an important decision, but it's not something you want to make. It's not that easy to make. And you would choose not to make it, but you have to. I am going to clarify all these, but oops. What can you tell me about Pisces in the past? What did you tell me about Pisces in the past? What's a past energy for Pisces? Oh my. Shows in. Past energy for Pisces. What do you have for past energy for Pisces? August 2019, middle of the month. What do you have for past energy for Pisces? What can you tell me for the past energy of Pisces? Okay, you were in the past feeling stuck about something. And it's almost a like you leaving yourself stuck. You're not as stuck as you felt. but you were leaving yourself stuck because you could have gotten out of that situation, and you may have, because it's in the past energy. So you were able to get out of that situation, you just chose not to. For whatever reason, that could be, But yeah, you just kind of like chose to sit and you're stuck. Oh. Alright, well, the death card just fell out. And this is transformation. This isn't an ending. Alright, so whatever goes on here, I was going to clarify the cards, and I still will, but I just want to put that with the stuck card. Because I think that you made a transformation after being stuck. And something changed. And there's also almost like a metamorphosis, like caterpillar into a butterfly kind of feeling. So it's possible that you did this transformation and you were free after that. So let's see. What is crowning you for Pisces 2019, middle of August? What's crowning you? What's crowning you for, oops, why am I doing that? What's crowning you for middle of August 2019? Ah, the Magician. All right, this is a creator. And he is offering you the opportunity to create a new path. All right. He has been the creator of the tarot for very, very long. And he has all these tools available to him. And he's able to show you a new path that you want to take, but you're responsible for which one you take and how it turns out. He's almost like a muse. Like, he's going to show you a path and you get to pick it. All right, let's see. What are the advice or possible outcome for Pisces? All right, Eight of Cups. And this is like moving away from something, leaving something behind. So from what I'm looking at, you had yourself stuck in a situation, or a mental situation, and you chose not to get out of it. But then you hit an ending or a metamorphosis, a time in your life that you were like, okay, I'm not going to sit in this anymore. And you changed. I don't know if you were taking on a whole new way of thinking and a whole new way of feeling. And that's what brought you out to this King of Swords and this Ten of Pentacles energy. Now, the Ten of Pentacles was crossing you. Now this could be, like I said, because it's general, so it can go either way. But the Ten of Pentacles is crossing you almost like, I don't know why I did, I felt envy. So either somebody in your environment came into money at some point, or success, abundance, something lucrative, and you were feeling like a little bit envious about it. Or this is something where you were trying to do this and it wasn't working for you. Or if you were trying to do it and you're still trying to do it. So, I mean, it can go either way. It's just general, but I am going to clarify these. And from there, you had to make a decision. And then you have the creator of your new path. And then you're moving away from something. So let's see if we can find anything else out. What do you have for me for the Ten of Pentacles? What can you tell me about Ten of Pentacles in Pisces 2019 for the middle of August? What can you tell me about the Ten of Pentacles? Okay, the Chariot. Right now, this could be a card of moving, all right? Physical moving or just mentally moving. You could also be trying to kind of like keep the horses in line. You saying one thing and doing something different, or just trying to keep these guys on the same path. Because you could tell they're trying to pull apart. They're trying not to be traveling together. Or is it the strength of the chariot driver keeping them together? What about the King of Swords? What can you tell me about the King of Swords for Pisces? What can you tell me about the King of Swords for Pisces? What can you tell me about the King of... Ooh, thank you. Okay. All right. This is a quick and sudden ending. All right. This is an ending of a cycle. That's quick and sudden. It happened. And maybe you didn't expect it to happen. You didn't see it happening. It might have surprised you a little bit. It may have hurt. Not physically, but, you know, it might have been like, ugh. But you were feeling it, and it was... You were able to get over it. It's just, this had to happen. I couldn't stop it from happening. This is what it is. So, now you just came from a cycle end in your past, and we were going, like, having a metamorphosis and changing something, thoughts, actions, a little bit of what you are and who you are. And this brought you to this cycle end. Okay. Let's see what else I can get. The Two of Swords. What can you tell me about the Two of Swords for Pisces? What can you tell me about the Two of Swords for Pisces? Two of Swords for Pisces. Two of Swords for Pisces. What can you tell me about Two of Swords for Pisces, please? What can you tell me about Two of Swords for Pisces? Okay. Well, this Eight of Wands is a swift movement. All right, something's moving fast. It's going to go, whatever it is, I don't know if you have to make this decision faster or you have to, it's a rapid action. All right, so you need to make a quick decision. Then you got the Seven of Wands, and now this one's like defense and maintaining control and persevering. So you're persevering through something. It's possibly about the action that you're going to share, the decision you're going to try to make. And that probably directly reflects this ending. Because the Ten of Pentacles is an ending in its own sense. But the Tower is like a quicker ending that you didn't have much choice in. Okay, it's like universe saying to you, hey, this is over. It's very possible. I keep feeling jealousy. I mean, is it possible that in your environment, somebody came into money, somebody came into abundance, that, they succeeded in a business, in a transaction, a money transaction, and they actually came out ahead, and you felt a certain kind of way about it? Like maybe you were stuck in some kind of situation in the past. It doesn't actually have to be money, but it's feeling money. But then somebody actually became successful. Or they came across some, almost like just lucky, that they seemed lucky. Did they win a lottery? I mean, I feel like, they came across something luck-oriented. They got lucky. And maybe you were feeling, envious. And that could happen if you were feeling if you were feeling bad about your situation with the way things were going, money-wise and everything, that when it happened for them, this luck happened for them, which was being like a main focus for you. You're like, why not me? Why couldn't I do that? You decided to move away from that feeling. Okay, maybe they're good friends. Maybe they're family members. You moved away from it. I think that's what this is. And that's why the tower fell, because you were done with that, right? So that was your feeling, you were done with it. So then you're moving down here and you're saying, okay, well, I need to make a decision. Might not be an easy decision, might not want to make this decision, but I have to make it. So it could have been a million things, but it had to be a quick decision. You couldn't just sit on it forever. And you had to maintain control. You had to persevere through this decision, whatever it might have been. Because then come along with this magician who's going to create your new path. So let's see if we can find some clarity on that. What do you have for Pisces, middle August 2019? What else do you have for Pisces in the middle of August 2019? Okay. All right, the Knight of Wands. He's a messenger, all right? And he's all about action and adventure, and he's a messenger of ideas, of what to do, where you're going to get your ideas from, okay? He has a fearless nature about him, and it's he feels like he's going to take a chance, that there has to be chances taken, and he's going to do it. Sometimes he can be reckless, not in his best light, but he can be reckless, but actually it's more like fearless. And he's like, let's take a chance. If their success came from taking a chance, maybe I need to take a chance. All right. What about the Eight of Cups? What can you tell me about the Eight of Cups? What can you tell me about the Eight of Cups for Pisces mid-month? What can you tell me about the Eight of Cups for Pisces mid-month? Eight of Cups, Pisces mid-month. Okay. And this is the World, and this is a completion, okay? You're completing a cycle. You've actually made this whole completion, right? So whatever transition you were making here in the past, and this feeling of envy that you got over here, the decision that you eventually made here, okay, led you to this new path with the Magician, and how you were going to take a risk somewhere along the line. I don't know what your risk was going to be, but you decided to move away from something or leave something behind. And that brought in this completion of your cycle. So what were you going to leave behind? What else can you tell me about Pisces? What else can you tell me about Pisces for middle of August 2019? What else can you tell me about Pisces? Thank you. Okay. Well, you ended up, this is maybe losing some sleep, feeling stressed about something. So I am thinking, now, I guess everybody knows that when you're making a new path, if you're experiencing the need to go find something new and to leave something behind, you are going to be stressed. I mean, stress does happen, all right? So I'm guessing that you might have experienced some stress in between those two things. You're finding your new path and you're leaving something behind. You're creating your new you're ending your cycle. But you're going to win at all costs, right? This is where it's leading you, okay? You're going to make that new cycle, and you're going to win at all costs. And I'm thinking that you just feel like, okay, they had extra luck. That's awesome. You're not holding that against them anymore. And you're moving on with your new path. And this strong, fearless energy, okay? You're having a little bit of stress because it's scary. It's always scary just trying to move something on. You're moving away from something, and I don't know what it is. It could be a job, could be people, could be your home. You're moving away from something. It could be just an attitude. You could be moving away from a certain attitude and saying, okay, well, let me try this. So maybe it's not like you're leaving something behind physical, but it might be like a mental or an emotional leaving it behind. So you end up with your completion, and you decide you're going to win at all costs. So you're not going to let anything hold you down. You decided if things can happen for other people, they could happen for me too. Okay? It's a good reading. I mean, it's like you believe in yourself enough that you know that this can happen for you. It's going to take some work. And it's definitely going to be, some ups and downs, and, but you got to keep pushing forward. Yeah, because I definitely think that I would love to hear how it turns out. If you can give me a thumbs up, share, subscribe, write me a comment, let me know how it resonated with you, if it did resonate with you. But I'd love to hear about it. Because, you're going to have some ups and downs, but I think it's going to turn out really, really good. Or it feels like it's going to be really good. Okay? So I hope everything turns out. I'd love to hear from you. And I will be seeing you in a couple weeks. Thank you so much. Take care.